Hey guys, this is Kent Davis. I am the Managing Director of Panama Equity Real Estate, and I've been here since 2007. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the town of Pedasi. So we've been in Pedasi as a company for, I want to say about 8 years. So since 2012, and every time I get to go visit our Pedasi office, I don't want to come back to the city. Pedasi is so nice. So a couple really interesting things about Pedasi and why people choose to live or retire in Pedasi. Pedasi is one of those small towns where everybody seems to kind of get along. There's no weird foreigner local angst, right? I mean, in general, Panamanians are very cool about foreigners. Panamanians are used to having foreigners living in Panama. Gosh, I mean, from the beginning in the early 1900s, before Panama was Panama, it was Colombia, right? So Panamanians have always been used to having foreigners around. So that's cool. I mean, that's a non-issue. But Pedasi in particular, the expat community has done such a great job giving back, creating jobs, volunteering, participating in cultural events, and just being so accepting that Panamanians have returned that acceptance and have been like, yeah, come on down. We will treat you like one of us, and in some cases treat you better than one of us in terms of giving you the benefit of the doubt. If you're a foreigner, you're allowed to do stupid things every now and then, like crossing the road without looking. I mean, you can only do that once or twice without severe consequences, but you know what I mean? Like, people don't really freak out about foreigners making innocent or just dumb mistakes, right? So Pedasi, like-minded individuals. Who moves to Pedasi? Well, who moves to Pedasi? People that like to be around the water, people that don't necessarily want to be in a big town, but want to have a community around and have access to things like shopping, healthcare, golf, surfing, boating, deep sea diving. All of those things you can check the box with Pedasi. Now, golf, 40 minutes away. Okay, whatever. Drive a little bit for a round of golf, but it's an easy drive, straight shot. It's a cheap 18-hole course. So there you go. And at the end of the day, guys, Pedasi is very relaxed, but Pedasi also can be very vibrant on the weekends during Carnival. Pedasi kind of fills up. Locals from Panama City make the drive. It's about a 4.5, 5-hour drive from Panama City, but people do it all the time for the weekend. And they come, they eat, they listen to live music, they go out, they dance, they drink. It's just a spot where Panamanians know, and locals, expats that are here like me for a long time and just want to get the true flavor of not city life. Because city life is a bit, how can I say, it's so international here that there's no real defined culture per se when it comes to nightlife. It's kind of just like, yeah, bars and, reggaeton and electronic music, and sometimes they play rap and rock. In Pedasi, you can hear Típico being played in bars on Main Street. You can hear expats jamming out. You can hear reggaeton and salsa being played. You can also see cultural events at night, things like parades, things like ferias. The Feria de los Azueros is about a 20-minute drive north in Las Tablas, and man, that's where it gets cranking. Carnival, ooh, forget about it. Carnival's awesome, crazy in Las Tablas, and pretty crazy in Pedasi. Fireworks until 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, people dancing, live music. It's just the kind of place that is the essential Panama. It really is the distilled version of all things that make Panama great. It's pretty relaxed. It's cheaper than the city. It is still diverse. You get great food options, local and foreign. You've got the ocean. You've got the mountains that are close. You get down to Vanau, plenty of interesting rolling hills and leading up to the divide in the Azuero Peninsula. So you've got some elevation there. And climate is great. Well, good if you like hot. Good if you like rain certain times of year and dry other times of year. It's very safe. You know, you got to lock your car and your door, but it's more just to not create an invitation versus there being a ever-present risk. What else can I tell you about Pedasi? Gosh, it's the kind of place you got to visit for yourself. We try to create these videos to give people a sense, and we've got a few others on Pedasi. So if you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe. And that about does it. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.